4 bunks, a bath and a half, and an outdoor kitchen. Plus, it's got all new 2025 decor. Let's check it out. What's going on, everybody? This is Hunter. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Today, I have got an awesome camper for you if you are someone that is going to travel around, you know, weekend to weekend with a family. This is going to have 4 bunks, an outdoor kitchen, bath and a half. This is a very versatile setup. And what's nice about the cruiser line in general is it is not going to break the bank. I will put a link down in the description where you can access some pricing and the specifications if you want to take a look over those. But I hope you guys enjoy the tour. This is the 2025 Cruiser 32BH. And again, that BH is going to stand for bunkhouse with 4 bunks. And what you're going to notice is you got dual axle, dual entry, a really nice size awning. But what also is very cool is it's going to have new 2025 decor. So I'm extremely curious to get your feedback on that. You know, so drop some comments, say hello, say what's up. And right when you walk in, I mean, what is your first impression? I like the fact that it is kind of light and bright with some darker accents. I think it's really sharp. You have your super sofa over here, little kitchen setup with an entertainment section right behind me. But since this is a bunk room, I want to make sure the bunk model works for you before you watch, you know, 5 minutes into the video and, you know, it turns out the bunk doesn't work for you. So at my household, we got 4 kids, and this is something that would be really suitable for us. And what I enjoy about the bunk room in general is it is compact, yet enough space for the rainy days where they're not going to be, you know, screaming, crawling all over each other. It's got this really nice slide here, really good head height on the slide too. So I am 6 feet tall, a big, beautiful RV loving man. And you can see you got about 6'2" or so, maybe even 6'3" of head height for the bunk, which I think is really nice. Now this top bunk, it should have a weight rating, I think, of about 300 pounds. I don't see a sticker here indicating, but that's typically about where they're at, 250 to 300. So even you round bellies will fit on there, you know, really nice and fine. You have an emergency exit, so pull, push, and plop. You can get out in a hurry. Also a drop-down curtain to block out some of the sun if your kids are, you know, kind of like the Dracula folk who doesn't like the sun. 2 USBs, but this is also going to flip up, and underneath, you're going to see that you have a jackknife sofa. So what's nice about that is you have kind of like sitting mode. You pull this up, now you can play some video games, do your thing there, but you also get a sleeper sofa, you know, as well when you kind of drop it back down. 2 more bunks, and this one's got a little kicker for a little bit of extra storage, which is always a plus, but even more storage will be right here in kind of an uncommon spot. Typically, this is kind of left, you know, left forgotten right there. And underneath that bunk is going to be that outdoor kitchen, which I think you guys are going to really enjoy. Top bunk here too just looks a hair wider, which is going to be nice. Maybe a older kid, you know, can maybe go there. More plugins and the lights, and of course another window that you see there that is not only going to be tinted, but it also opens up for a nice breeze. You got a place to get a little bit more air circulation there too as well. And then right back here, you're going to have a place where you could, you know, possibly put like a TV maybe. You got the appropriate plugins right there, along with a little hole to feed the cords as well. So I'd probably like to see maybe some like little hanging rods right there. I think that would be pretty nice. This is going to be soft close, which is cool because, I mean, for the price on this product, the soft close isn't something that you're always going to get. So it's nice to see that, you know, they're thinking about the little people, baby. Pretty nice little bunk room though. They kind of got it going on. Now right here, I really like this. This right here is going to be textured. It's kind of like that little strip there that kind of feels good on your fingernail. But, I mean, look at that. And then you're going to get 3 of those. So, I mean, a lot of good storage. You know, I'd imagine folding up your jeans, you know, your shorts. Maybe you got a new pair of Skechers. You can go ahead and put those there, which my wife was making fun of me. Bought the new Skechers. I'm officially a dad now. Joined the Skechers Club. But, man, they are some comfortable shoes. Magnetic strip with the copper latch there. And then this is going to be your light. Now, heading into the kitchen, over here to the right, first thing that I notice is going to be you have a half bath with a lot of storage, a lot of head height, but you also have an entrance to the outside. So if the kids are out, you know, kind of mudding around, enjoying that lake life, they're not going to be tracking everything in through the main entrance, you know, to come and get like a snack or something from the refrigerator. They can come in, do their business, zip back out, if you want room for like toilet paper or towels or, you know, what have you, just to kind of come in and grab, you got really good sized storage right there. This is also going to be a porcelain foot flush throne, so you can sit down, you know, maybe play friendly neighbor, but you can also tell you have plenty of shoulder room on either side, which is going to be, you know, a plus, especially for somebody that's a little bit bigger like myself. Having that wiggle room is always a plus. Access to your plumbing, a little bit of storage, and then you have the stainless steel undermounted bowl in here with a mini faucet, hitting those dishes from most angles. Outlet, mirror for the old bowling gun, baby. And then speaking of babe, if you're watching, I love you. I appreciate you letting me come up for this trip. I'm staying here tonight and tomorrow, which by the time this is posted, it'll probably be about a week or so ago. But yeah, you know, busting out 18 different units, so it's pretty darn snazzy. So this table right here will drop down to make some extra sleeping. It'll rest right on those little nubs right there. And then what I like is that you get some good storage there underneath as well. Really nice size windows because, again, you are going to get a pretty good, nice tall, high slide. And they're also going to be very deep. So, I mean, arm doesn't even reach there. Probably about 6'2", 6'3", right here. Each and every window does open up, with that one right there, again, being an emergency exit there for you as well. And then you pull this down, and you got your Dracula shade to keep the old skin from sizzling. Now flip it, oh, but before we flip it around here, I guess we should show off this couch here. So this couch is also going to be another pull-out sleeper. So you pull that out, it's going to make, you know, probably about a, what would you say, probably about a double or so, with just enough squeak-through room to get through right there. So between the bunks and then right here, I mean, you're already talking about sleeping a minimum of 6 if you're not double stacking them up. So I think that'll be really great, you know, if you want to bring the kids' friends along, you know, or anything of that nature. Now, for all these people, you're also going to want to get a fridge that can, you know, store away enough food. And I think we'll all agree that this one will accommodate for that. You got the freezer on the left, refrigerator on the right. This is going to be a 12-volt refrigerator. So if you're not familiar with these by now, if you're a little bit new to the industry, this will run off of your battery, the solar that's up on top of the roof, or your truck when you're driving down the road. So it's going to be a little bit more versatile than some of the older style, which would be gas and propane, or gas and electric, I mean, rather. It's just nice to have that versatility to be able to run it, you know, off of the battery. So again, you have the soft close cabinets. You're going to see you get a ton of storage, a residential size microwave too as well, which is always nice, with the good old potato mode and the reheat potato mode. And then right here, a little bit more storage. We got the kids' football playoffs coming up. We're about 2 weeks away. Hopefully a run to state. Number 4 ranked team in Ohio. God, I would hope that he gets a ring this year. That's going to be nuts. You got the solid surface countertops. We'll double up. Babe, if you're watching, I double love you today. But you got the... making sure there's no water in there. You got the cup cleaner, the control for, you know, the waterfall, or if you want to come out the spigot. Hitting those dishes from all angles on this one. You got a little soap dispenser there, and I love the stainless steel, but the charcoal look to it. It's going to be that fancy TikTok sink, which I think is just looking super, super sharp. It's a good look to it. Access to your plumbing, more storage, and then right over here, you have your pull-out drawers, which, you know, I'm always a big fan of there. And then the bottom one's going to be about twice the size. Now heading up, you are going to have your entertainment section. Probably not in the most ideal spot, but that is going to be on a swivel. So you can angle that down, you know, whichever way. So you have a flat facing kind of front there for the TV. But this is going to be a 40-inch Connex, which means you're going to have the built-in sound bar, but it's also going to have, you know, some smart TV ability. Now what's kind of cool too is you have the control panel right here as opposed to being up on the side. So I kind of like how it's more like a hip height for you. So you have all your slide controls, your awnings, and then, you know, all your different lighting controls, and then your tank heaters. Tank heaters are going to be important if you want to camp a little bit earlier or later into the season. They go right onto your tanks, and then they heat up once it gets to that freezing point. So you can use this a little bit earlier, you know, or later into the season. Electric fireplace to help you get roasty and a toasty. And then you have your fuse box down there below. Now, as far as storage is concerned, you're going to get 3 of these. So bada bing, bada boom, bada bong. And then this one right here. You have your fantastic fan to help circulate some of the steam or stink from whatever you're cooking. And again, this TV is going to be on a swivel. Heading up the steps, you have your floating stairs there, so maybe pack away, you know, maybe like a pair of shoes or something. You're also going to have a grab handle if you do need a little bit of assistance there heading up. You're going to have a bathroom. Jesus Pete, I don't know where I was going with that. But you get the Tri-Glide glass series right here, the automatic light that just kicked on. But what I like about this is it's actually going to be a shower, you know, that is large enough, you know, for probably, I would say 1 roundy and 2 flats if it comes down to it. You want to get a little crazy down at the campground. 6'1" right here, probably 6'5" or so right there. You also got your little spigot right there. But other than that, you flip it around, you got places for your soaps and shampoos, and even a little place where you can sit down and rest up your bum and maybe shave your legs or do something crazy like that. Stainless steel ball, another movable faucet, another mirror, another gun, little medicine cabinet action, and then this is going to be your tankless on-demand hot water heater. So basically, as long as you have propane, you have instant hot water heater, and you can set that up to a temperature that's absolutely blazing. My wife kind of likes her skin to be sizzling on the way out. I don't know why, but seems to be her thing. Take it to the pain point and then just keep going. You also have another porcelain foot flush throne on that same angle, so you got a good you know, seating right there as well. I mean, look at that door. It's a good looking door. Now, moving on into here, you have your north to south bed with a little mini wardrobe slide right there, and then a place, well here, might as well just keep going. Place where you can rest up a couple things. I like that. I was expecting it to be a little bit more right there. I don't know why. But right here, north to south bed, it is going to look like a king size bed. I also like how you have some wiggle room over here on the side with an emergency exit. So again, pull, push, plop. Get yourself out in a hurry. Lift up the bed. You got really good storage. And I like how it's got the linoleum underneath in here, so it is going to be finished off. You got your other AC, a place where you can hang up your TV. I'd probably put the TV maybe even over there and kind of angle it around there for you, but you have the appropriate plug-ins right there. Storage is going to go all the way up and around, so that's going to be for your hanging items, and then you have your plug-ins back there too as well. So you got 2 USBs and 2 outlets for you, and then this is going to be your slide. So you're going to be able to pull that out. More hanging room, more kind of just stuff room, you know, maybe your boxers and socks. And then you got prep for the 4G, 5G LTE where you can install like a gateway and get, you know, moving down at the campground. But all right, guys, drop a comment. Let me know what you think. This is the, now I'm going to go around the outside. But this was the 2025 Cruiser 32BH. Now we're going to take just a quick tour here around the outside. And in case you missed it the first time around, all the specifications, length, height, tank sizes, awning sizes will be down in the description. Now that solar panel, I do not know the size of that, but I'm going to put that down in the description. It looks like a 200 watt solar panel would be my best guess. You are going to get an upgraded pin box up here, which is nice. So that's something you typically don't get in this price point either. So this right here is going to be on a pivoting head. So imagine when you're kind of, you know, stopping and starting. This will kind of pivot a little bit to help take out some of that chucking and bucking. You do have an LED light right there to help you at night kind of back and back up if you're getting out of the campground. If not, it just kind of looks cool. The control for that should be right here. I'll flip that on. Your solar amp on the side, so you can get an extra 20 amps right there. Solar charge controller to see what the solar is doing, along with your battery disconnect and a little clicker light. You also, that's cool, your battery box is actually in there. So that is going to be nice to have. I like seeing that. You got a little tie down. And then just extra storage in general. Very cool. But I mean, look how big, you'll have propane behind this door. Yeah, you got your propane right there. Look how big this pass-through storage is. And you're also going to see it's on an aluminum frame, no exposed wood. It's got that little nice wrap to it, and it's going to be welded at all points as well. But you could definitely pack rat a whole bunch of stuff into here, and you're also going to get another set of outlets if you want to put an exterior TV. You're also going to get the slam latch door there too as well. Now again, remember, heated and enclosed underbelly with those 12-volt heating tanks. And then right there, you got a little place for the old stinky slinky. Windows got a little hee-ho window right there, so you can see kind of what's going on. You're also going to get a screen door along with the solid steps, so that way you can flip those up into the doorway, but they're going to be a little bit you know, sturdier for you when you're coming in, especially, again, if you are a little bit on the bigger side, or maybe you want just a little sturdier step in general. Extra large grab handle with a leash latch, a Y bracket for ATV, and then outlets, cable hookup. Speakers are going to be down here on the bottom, which is nice. A lot of RVs will put them on top, but that gives you a little bit more of an earshot, you know, when you are sitting down at the campground. Dual axle, second entrance with a second set of solid entry steps. And then you're also, it's going to look like, let's see, what kind of awnings you got there. Doesn't say which brand of awning is on there, but it looks like kind of your everyday, you know, awning for you. Your outdoor kitchen, which is going to come with one, a couple lights, two, this nice griddle. It'll also have a griddle top there for you, which isn't unpacked. And then you do have a sink that is plumbed in, which is a plus. You don't have to worry about dumping it. And then you got an outdoor refrigerator that can probably fit away, I'd say probably about a 45 rack or so of apple juice. Getting a little fermented apple juicy on the campground side. 2-inch receiver with a ladder to get on top of your fully walkable roof. That'll have a 300-pound weight capacity there on the ladder. And then you're going to see you're prepped up for the rear observation camera, so you can see what's going on behind you with some distance markers. You just suction cup that bad boy right up onto your windshield and you're ready to rock. So right here you're going to see you are prepped for the slide toppers. If you're not familiar with the slide topper, it's going to be like what that is. So it prevents debris from falling on top of your unit, and, you know, therefore kind of eliminating a lot of that risk, you know, of a leak. So imagine if you're sitting under a tree and a tree branch falls in there and then you close it up. Well, it could break into that barrier, and that's when you have a problem. This is going to be your 50 amp connection right here, so that's going to be where you plug in at the campground. You also have your valves along with a spare tire right there for when you are dumping. There's going to be your sewer connection. There's your other one right there. So your other dump valve. This is the back end of that tankless on-demand hot water heater. And this is going to be your docking station right in here. So you have your controls for your auto leveling. You're also going to have hot and cold water in the form of an outside shower. Cable hookups, black tank flush, 1 and 2, which is going to be a sprinkler system there for your poop tank. And then you have your city water connection there too as well, as long as your other valves there for you. But all right, guys, drop some comments. Let me know what you think. Again, my name is Hunter, and this was the 2025 Cruiser 32BH. Have a great day. See ya. Meow 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 meow.